Hello. So I've come down to my parents' house because it's a little bit quieter than my house, and I'm going to unpack the tent I finally went with. I'd like to thank everybody who give their suggestions, and some really good choices there, and it was a real hard decision, but in the end I went with Renegade Scott's advice, and I went with Quick Hike 2 from Decathlon. It's just under 2 kilos, and apparently you can get it lighter by switching out the guy lines and stuff, and it's been tested in a wind tunnel on a rotating platform, so no can stand the wind, and it's got good water resistance too. So it kind of ticked all the boxes, and it came in at £119, which is considerably cheaper than the other options I was looking at. And considering I've never ever been camping in a tent, it seemed a wise decision to start off with something cheaper, see if I like it first, and then if I like it, I can always upgrade at another time. And I've still got the best part of my money saved up that I can use to put towards it. So let's try and get this out, because I've never ever pitched a tent before, so this will be the first time. So enjoy the laugh. There's the pegs. I thought I might need to switch these out for some lighter weight options, but these are incredibly light. Okay, so I'm going to weigh one of the pegs. That's 11 grams per peg. So I made the mistake of taking the inner out. So I need to clip that back in. It took a little bit of doing for the first time. This bit was tricky, the pole. First of all, I put it in the wrong way. I've worked out that it took a little while to get it back out because it kept on unclipping inside. This is why I stopped the video, because it took so long to do. And then this keeps jumping out of there. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to put a peg in here or not, but I ended up having to do that both sides in order to keep it sharp. So I have to put a peg down in here as well, clip this in. I'm not sure if that's supposed to do that or not. Okay, so I've put the inner back in because it's integral to put the tent up, and this is my first time of pitching it properly. I'll probably get a bit better with time. This time I've got the right number of pegs and one spare. I feel like it should have something on these sides to pull it out a bit more. It doesn't. That's a bit loose there. I should be able to get a line on there, on the other side, which might help. Adds more weight though. So took me about an hour for the first time because I did lots of mistakes. Put the pole in the wrong way, took the inner out. I should never have took the inner out, should have left it in. We'll get there. bit more practice, we'll have it down. Let's have a look inside. Let's put the inner in. And there's the room. It's quite roomy. So that's it. A quick hike. Ultralight 2. There's loads of space in there. Easy enough for me and my daughter. Anything that's a little bit too big for a solo hike. We've got space in here as well for boots. There's no space on the other side though, but that's fine. There's ample space there. There's a couple of things I'm not too keen on. I don't like how this is still quite loose. Could do with a peg here, I think, to make it a bit more taut. Got the sides pinned back at the moment, but it could do with something to stretch it out a bit more. But I've never been camping before in my life, so I don't know if that's a thing that's purpose or not. In any case, now I've tested it in the garden. I'll have to try testing it out in the wilds next. But first of all, I need to practice getting it up and down again quite more, because at the moment, I mean, it's taken me far too long to do. But we'll get there. First time ever. Learning experience. So, catch you on the next one. Thank you everybody who give me advice.